Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who'll never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. We'll never grow.
to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They are on it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. They go to Barkley again. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
Barkley on the shotgun handout. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Ryan Cook on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Headed out right. Taking a chance to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
A 68-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
Chiefs nothing.
And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Pretty remarkable, isn't it, Kate, that the worst season statistically in Mahomes' career was still good enough to finish 6th in the MVP voting and reach a 4th straight Super Bowl. Shows just how high his bar is compared to everyone else, and he's still the QB that almost all are chasing.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter, Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. Set out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's Pacheco again. And that's not what the offense talks about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Jalen's bumped on the tackle. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Yellow!
Pistol now for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And that tackle tackle stops him after a solid gain. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Play action. Hurts has it. That's cut. It's Saquon Barkley. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They go play fake with Hurts. Rolling out to his left. That comes down nowhere near a receiver, and they're going to get him for grounding here. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Getting out to his left. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
A pickup of 13 on the play. It's 3rd down and long.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. He'll throw it. And this is lofted deep down the middle. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Throw is caught by the back. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just one field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Well, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason. Can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. So first down from the 41. He's got it on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. There's a dive up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Take it down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Pacheco again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 7, Eagles 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for
Butker
Kansas
on
City.
now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Eagles needing 4 points. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Hurts now from the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
To Saquon Barkley. An 11-yard pickup leads to
They come to To throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Desperation time here. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. In the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Right back to Pacheco. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. It's a designed run from Mahomes. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Eagles about set to go on offense. Turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Escapes a defender. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. 30. Gets the 10. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
Kate, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, Silver. Foul left, Yanni. 6.
He'll look to throw it. Got it to 2. He won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stop they need, and that could win them this game. Ooh, this one's going to be talked about, partner. They could have kicked the extra point and forced overtime. Instead, they risked the game on one play and come up empty.
Sports radio dream right here. Okay, you know it. It's going to be talked about all over town for the whole week. There's a ton of risk. But you make that decision based on the minutes that preceded it. Right? And looking at this game and going, we're better off trying to win this right now than we are going to overtime. They just couldn't get it done.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Trying things up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. All set to go now from the 35.
5-yard line.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arinda. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was brought down by Owen Smith. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. Play action now with Purdy. Buying some time right. His first throw is an interception. And defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield, even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
They'll start this series with an option left. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. He's gonna let this go deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he will get this inside the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Trimmer.
We're gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And he comes through big here, 9 yards in second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Alpha. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Here's another carry for Barkley. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This one from an even 40 yards out. Elliott connects there. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. First down now, ball at the 33.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Go Silver, ready? Great, set. On anyone, huh?
Here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. But typically, one will follow.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. There he goes, right sideline. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get their first point of this game just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game.
49ers 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's Avery Williams on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Offense to the line, second down.
Don't touch that.
Hurts to throw. Flush out now to his left. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third.
A gain of 17 yards. Brings up third down.
Alpha. Great, set. Try trimmer. Delta.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down.
You know, those big guys are taught if you can't get to the quarterback, the next best thing is to get your big paw in the air and knock that ball away.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. 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 Turn his TV off.
So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh my goodness, I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Well, he certainly gave it his all in pursuit of the record, but his kick doesn't connect from significant distance. And they are unable to double their lead. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Zone read the give to McCaffrey. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Moody knocks it through, and that will tie things up in the 3rd. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark.
180, 180. No touching.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Barkley, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Trey Brown. It's a gain of 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, let's go. No touch.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
When a defender can get his hands on the pass and knock it away in any way, that's usually good things for the defense.
Hey, easy, 63. Great. Set. 180, 180. No touch.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers getting back on the final play of the quarter. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the counter, McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. The 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
He's back to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. 49ers don't want to see this one go to overtime. On 4th down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. And he gets him what he hand, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
First and 10.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. First down, a run with Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
At the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
63. Great. Set. 73.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm trying to remember a time that we saw a lead change on a safety. It's been a while, and that effort defensively nearly got it done so close to the goal line with that sack.
180.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Has room into the secondary. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Back to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Corey Jackson on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Throwing now. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Eagles have it. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us. All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment.
We see the sunrise in front of us as our life unfolds and stories told. We stand alone. Shadows away, clear innocence. Counting down, we're counting down to the end. You see the sunrise in front of us as our life unfolds and stories told we stand alone. Shadows already fade the suns, counting down, we're counting down to the endless. I had to try to break a habit. I changed my mind. Now I can have it. Make me feel alive. I've got nothing to would I go chasing after? I had myself to blame. I knew it meant disaster. My arms went up in flames. I ran until the morning with my heart from my chest. I put my soul into this. I can't control myself. Why do I still try to chase this? I can only hold my breath. All my sanity has gone, and I cannot control myself. I went insane, trying to forget, but I hate myself now that I still want it, and I wasted my time. Must be out of my
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who'll never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
The legend of this guy just grows year by year in the Motor City. The best individual season of his career, leading these Lions to a franchise record 15 wins. Now they just got to get to the ultimate goal, the Super Bowl.
180.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Project, this ain't what you want.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Goff. Checks it down to Gibbs. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Lions first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Gain of 25 yards. First down, Lions.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Running it with David Montgomery. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and
6. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Tiger, we go. Right, DC. Hard ball. Hey, 5.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up the 13-yard
We're all
line.
set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. This is Gibbs on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goff on third. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal, Detroit.
Now, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Goff setting to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Lamar out of the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves him with third and short.
Wanna quit?
Lamar now from the gun. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. Down to the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Goff back to throw.
The 43.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. He set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 40-yard line.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Alpha, what?
Shotgun snap to Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Return it.
From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
No, we sit out.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
And he sails that one over the end zone.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
We go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. The lateral goes haywire, live ball, and the Ravens make the recovery. And they take a little momentum for themselves here, Brock, as they get the turnover on the final play of our half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the 2nd half. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Sit up.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
McNeil on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Ready. Sit up. Ready. Ready, shot. Sit up.
Lamar back to throw. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Well, your internal clock right there, it has got to be tuned up a little bit. Plenty of time. In this league, if you get 3 seconds to throw the ball and it's not out of your hands, that responsibility falls on you as a QB. But give some credit to the defense, who was able to get home and get the sack.
Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Buying some time left. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Along the right sideline, there's space. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. On the move, past the 40. Running down the left side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Drive begins with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Following that little little 2-yard run. It's 2nd and 8. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Get your muscle up, we got the biometric. Brain about election, that's the highest metric. The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. We know she's full of the seat, let these cowards tell it. Welcome to Williams with the
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. A give to Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down.
For the Lions.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Baltimore running its offense out now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Tackled by Jack Campbell. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens want to end it in regulation if they can. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Jackson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down before the return gets far. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Now Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Patrick going to motion over left. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. He has this down to the 34. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. It's Gibbs on the carry. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
Brings up 2nd and 12. 36-yard line.
They draw it up for him. This is going to be a tough pickup for him. Need 13 yards here on 3rd down. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Penalty helps him out a little bit as they come up on 3rd and 8. They'll run here following the penalty. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So everything comes down to this from Jake Bates. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. There's a flag. We saw the early contact up front. Let's see which side gets dinged.
Encroachment, defense.
So that's going to make the field goal try a bit easier for them as the penalty gives them a free 5 yards. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. His first look of the game could end this game tonight. The kick is good. He got it.
Makes the score.
And that, folks, is your game winner. So the Lions get the win on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right.
Keeping it with Mixon. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Please. 18. Let's go. Hey, we're no more. Let the hot. Nike Texas.
To the air on 3rd and long. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Jukes away from one. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll toss it to Gibbs. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball over the 35 to begin this drive. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. One loss on a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Stop by Marcus Davenport. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 3rd and 8. Connects downfield, on target to down. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st down, Texans.
Stroud off the play fake. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. game up. They're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he has it right near midfield here, about a yard short.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Lions first down. First and
Not much
10
scoring
at
to
the
this point as
49-yard
we've reached our
line.
2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
180. We go.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. And Goff finds the field on a slide after finding enough for the
It's
first.
a gain of 11. That's another Detroit Lions.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. On the move, headed right. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Whew. I think coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
Like 20.
On second and 10, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
Another Detroit Lions first down.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Texans 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Texans going on offense now just before halftime. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. First call here coming from the shotgun. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. They go play action with Stroud.
It's second and inches.
Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Texans first down.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. And this is gonna make it down to the 6. That's gonna set him up with first and goal. Final timeout called by the Texans.
First down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Intended for Tank Dell. Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. On play action, here's Stroud. And the defender coming away with it. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Lions
Down to
take
12
over
seconds
first
before
and
halftime
10
as they come to
at
the
their
line.
own 20-yard line.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Checks it down again. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hanson, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
41-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
On the gun, Goff. Getting out to his left. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Another Detroit Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
180.
Gonna throw again. Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Ross St. Brown. Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Off play action. Goff. Vacates quickly left side. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the floor.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and they keep...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Texans 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out now come the Texans on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Stroud off of play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. right at the opposing 30 after the interception, and that return on top of it.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one, and they've got the football too. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets this forward to the 19. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Stride to throw on 1st down. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Kirk comes in motion right. We reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
On the quick, right?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Fourth and forever coming up. Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They're drawn up for him. The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
We go tonight. White 20.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.
We see the sunrise in front of us as our life unfolds and stories told. We stand alone. Shadows of likely innocence, counting down, we're counting down to the We see the sunrise in front of us as our life unfolds and stories told. We stand alone. Shadows of likely innocence, counting down, we're counting down to the endless. I had to try to break a habit. I changed my mind. Now I can have it. Make me feel alive. I've got nothing to hide.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die. Looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die. Looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow.
third pass to kick off for Buffalo.
With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on this cold night in Orchard Park. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
He'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
5-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
56.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. He's looking deep for Shakir. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup takes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here is Allen. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A big loss of the play. Brings up 4th down.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 0-0 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Bucs offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker.
They'll look underneath here for Irving. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Irving. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Hutton. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
13 yards on the
That's
play.
his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That's Ibuka in motion.
180. Scott.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Going up top for Evans. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 52 yards.
First and 10.
They'll run with Irving. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8. 2nd and a yard. Right back to Irving. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal at the 40.
Irving. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
A loss of 3. Brings up
2nd down throw for Mayfield.
at the Bills'
Flushed to his left. They're hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Cade Otton. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Bills offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one completes to Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
32 yards.
The Bills going to use their final timeout here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
It is 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Out to his right. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Regular. Hey, alert him. Run. Real. Point it right. That's up.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. Short pickup to the 38.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll bring up second down. Allen working from the pistol. He'll air one out for Palmer. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Bills.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Buccaneers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. Bucky Irving. First and 10 at the 40.
They go play action with Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That's caught. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 55. That's another Buccaneers first down.
What's up?
On play action, Mayfield on the move left. And that's over everybody out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. To throw is Mayfield. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 26.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. 2nd and inches. The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izien. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Irvin. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, alert!
Now, faking the give. That is caught. He got Godwin. 12 yards on that hookup. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair.
yards. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop it with authority. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
The former 3rd overall pick, Solomon Thomas, with a high motor that time, and the tackle for loss. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Prescott now. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And a big noise up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
2nd and 10. At the Buccaneers.
On play action, Prescott. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. as they've got it as we resume action. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And this one too low.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. They'll try and do this himself. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
To throw, Mayfield. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 54 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. Play action now. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. He'll find his rookie running out from Ohio State here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, Do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Mayfield to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break up.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd down and 13. Prescott off play action. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position. Halftime here on Monday Night Primetime. It is off to Orlando we go. Here is Scott Hanson with our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Mayfield down. Airing this one out for Evans. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Buccaneers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll set up to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Levante David.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of 17 yards. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard
So from
line.
inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Irvin. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irvin. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Now Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Dak. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's caught downfield by Pickens. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before game dropped. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Tolbert. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and
47.
Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Here's Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Now Dak. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw, Prescott. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Here's first and goal. Now Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road, want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Point conversion.
Hey, kill! 54, 26.
Prescott to throw. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field...